Hey there, Capricorn. How are you? My name is Antoine. Welcome to your love and romance energies for September 1st through 10th of 2022. Messages for all placements of Capricorn for the first 10 days of September. And the Capricorn lover if you're in the house tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start things off with the Golden Twin Flame Oracle in combination with the Golden Soulmate Oracle. Then we'll clarify using the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. So energies for Capricorn in love, romance, and relationships. What's going on for Capricorn for the first 10 days of September? What are the energies here for Capricorn? Okay, let's see. Forbidden fruit, Capricorn. All right. And so then under the deck, friends first. Ooh. Listen, hey. Yeah. um, I get excited, right, with this energy because I do feel like, there's a certain boundary here that ends up being crossed. And maybe it's not necessarily a bad thing, but, it kind of feels funny. It kind of feels different. It kind of feels like you're not supposed to have gone there with that person because the type of bond that y'all have had up till now has maybe always been one that was very platonic or, very professional, you know. Um, you were just only in this particular box, you know what I mean, of dealing with a particular person. And now during these first 10 days of September, it looks like there's a possibility of more happening. Or even if something doesn't actually happen, it's just like maybe you're in a situation where you're like in very close proximity to this person and there's this energy that can be felt between the both of you. And maybe that is what's actually had. But you still have to be the one to indulge in the fruit. You know what I mean? You still have to make the choice, Um, or it could just be the mindset that you have about this person. It's just like, dang, like I want to go there with this person, but I just can't, because, what is that going to do about, to our friendship? What is that going to do to our current standing relationship as it is, So there's like a lot of factors here. But what I do see, though, what I actually will say, Capricorn, is I do see a bond. Okay? I do see a bond. Usually, a lot of times, our friendships can kind of turn into some of our best relationships. You know what I mean? Just because somebody knows you on a particular level and, they know all of your kinks and flaws and they're okay with them, and vice versa. So I'm not saying that this can't be something that works out. But what I will say is that should you do it, you know what I mean? There's boundaries here. There's things that may, there's morals, right? Involved with this because that person may already be involved in another situation. You could already be involved in another situation. And now you're looking at this person that's supposed to be just your friend as like, you know, you know what I'm saying? An apple you want to bite, but you can't go there. But you want to go there. um, so it's very much that kind of energy, okay? It's very much this energy here of, am I supposed to be doing this? You can do this. It could work out. It may actually be a beautiful connection. And that may be what's the priority to you. You know what I mean? Like, this is a beautiful connection. I'm going to do this. You know what I'm saying? Who cares what people feel about it? why should I deny myself this beautiful situation that's already basically developed, you know? And some of you may be able to make that freedom of choice a lot easier than others. Like I said, especially if you're single, you're unattached. But for those of you who may already be attached to others, this connection might not be the best idea for you to act on. Or if you're the type of person, single or attached or whatever, if you're the type of person to feel like, you having a particular type of relationship is going to violate a boundary in your friendship, then, then maybe that's something that you want to consider as well. So all of that is in there. But we're going to go ahead and clarify around this using the tarot. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got. All right, last shuffle, Capricorn. Okay, 5 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. The Empress. And then under the deck, Strength. Yeah. The five of Cups here being at your foundation, right in alignment here with the Knight of Swords. I feel like you have certain, when it comes to this individual Capricorn, you may have certain like fleeting thoughts, that just kind of run through your mind really quick. But because of the person that it is, and because maybe there's a feeling of like you can't go there with that person because they're forbidden fruit in any capacity, as I mentioned before, there's like a feeling of like maybe shame is the word that comes to mind, right? It's shame. I don't want to say guilt. I don't hear guilt, but it could be guilt there if some of you have already taken the steps. There could be guilt and shame, especially if you've already like involved yourself or intertwined yourself, with this person. But there also could be like resentment though, right? Now you could grow to resent the situation that you're already in because they're not this person. You understand what I mean? Wow, Capricorn. I see you with this Strength card. I see you holding yourself back a lot. I see you restraint. I see a lot of restraint here. Okay. There's a lot of restraint here. There's the 8 of Pentacles. So I do feel like you do like try to give yourself like a lot of distractions from like the feeling of this individual, like especially if they're around. It's like, okay, let's try to keep it focused just on work. Or like I said, this person may be somebody that in a professional setting or in a professional environment. Okay. Honestly, Capricorn, those of you who may have already like taken steps forward as far as like involving yourself physically with this person, I think that you need to go ahead and like maybe take like a test and see like if you may be with child, because we do have the Empress there. There is something that could be growing. We have this fruit and then the Empress. So I'm seeing that there definitely could be something growing from this situation. Okay. And that's in any capacity. This does not matter whether or not you are in a relationship, you're not in a relationship, if you, however, this person, get yourself checked out, go to the doctor, get yourself checked out and see, because I think some of you may be finding out I feel like some of you may be finding out some news in that regard because of the situation. Again, that's for those of you who have actually gone ahead and taken certain steps as far as being physical. Okay. This also could be saying that, part of a particular consequence that you may end up dealing with as far as dealing with this person could be the fact that there could be an unexplained or une- unexpected pregnancy. Ooh, okay. But of course, it's the love. You know, it's not the baby's fault, right? There's still energy there of you loving that child and nourishing that child. But there's also an energy of like just regret. You know, maybe you wish you had done something in a different way. There's a lot of strings attached with that. You know, which makes this, you know, and oh, this is why it's always hard. Like when you take a situation from friends to like lovers, because it's really hard to go back to that to go back if you have to go back. Let's go ahead and continue to clarify for Capricorn. All right. With the Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Three of Pentacles. Ooh. Seeing the 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. I feel like with this Three of Pentacles energy, there is this like there's some sort of talk, or there's some sort of conversation, or there's some sort of like understanding of like, okay, this is what we're doing. Maybe, you know, there's like a boundary or a certain cap that's kind of set. Like, okay, let's see if we can take it a little further. If at some point we feel uncomfortable, then let's try to, you know, something like that. It's the energy that I feel there. All of this is just letting me know like you're proceeding with this and with a lot of caution. You know, you're proceeding to this with a lot of caution, Capricorn. And again, it's because the boundaries have to be very clear. The boundaries have to be very much set in stone. Um, Especially because you're dealing with somebody that you already know very, very, very well. So there's not a lot that they can get away with anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know what the tricks of the trade look like. You know what it looks like when they start to get disengaged with you because you've seen them do it with others. You understand? And so that's just something that you just really have to think about, Capricorn, before going further with this person. You know, yes, you can, but does it feel right? Does it feel good? You know, um, are is this a situation that can be more damaging to the relationship or the bond, or is it something that's going to be more enriching and growing to the bond? Okay. Let me know what's going on in the comment box below, Capricorn. Thank you so much for your time. I do appreciate it and value it. Go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll see you all in the next message. Take care.